Hello and welcome. I've been MIA all weekend, but that doesn't mean that we can't get one in today. So let's have a quick peek at what we have and just jump right into it. Don't mean to steal too much wordage from your boy Philip DeFranco. Let's see. Helion all of a sudden looks interesting. You can get some stuff here. This is all fine. I mean, even being able to buy energy for cheap is great, not to mention the media group. What was my other choice? Interplanetary. Yeah, that's fine. Two Oceans is pretty great for just grabbing cards. Look at this. There's like a expansion or a fan-made expansion card that's like called Houseboat. Lets you build a city in an ocean tile once all the oceans are down, and that would have been an interesting spot for it. Just a bunch of I'm not sure what I want. If I grab the early settlement, I think that we're better off though. Yeah, I think so. Specifically because we have, I'm gonna grab media group because it's good. But we have GHG factory, mining area, business contacts. I might grab methane. It's often a mistake with 2% oxygen. It's hard to get. And then space mirrors instead of solar power, because getting the point isn't that valuable. And this is just, it's fine. It's good. All right, so that's a lot of cards. Let's grade Aquifer here for 2 more cards. Just so we have a good idea of what we have looking. Farming and trees. Honestly, I'd like to complain because they're such late game cards. And it's not farming, tundra farming. But we're playing Helion, so hopefully we can actually cook the planet. Where am I gonna put my city, I guess? Mining area, GHG. I could grab titanium. Maybe this is what I'll do with my city placement and then my mine. So do I grab titanium or steel? I think I can just grab the steel. I might need it to help me like start off this this game. So we're gonna go here. We get 2 plants and a little bit of production there. We take our steel, we plug it into getting titanium production because that's helpful. We use the titanium. We only got 1 of it up front, but that gets us the space mirror. The space mirror gets us the energy, and the energy gets us 4 more heat production. Means that we're 1 heat shy of being able to do a bump next gen, and I'm not buying my other card because it gives me no benefit up front, so why lock it in? But yeah, so we're 1 heat away from being able to do something interesting, though. There's optimal arrow braking. Very, very powerful card. Space mirror or space hotels is very powerful as well, and so is research outpost. This might be a generation where I hold everything and then research outpost next turn. Could buy some energy. I think I'd rather save my money. We're not making that much money, so we can save up and then try and get our research outpost and then the media group optimal. Business contacts, getting media group unlocks the ability to go after space hotels. Let's just save our money for a turn, and maybe we won't even do heat bumps. We'll just take our $29 and our $14 worth of heat and strap together an engine quickly. I like building industries a lot. I also like magnetic field dome for the TR. But does that slow me down too much? I'm not sure. But let's get the research outpost because I want the discounts. And then I just need to think, like, do I not want to do the media group optimal this turn? I don't have the other earth tag, so I think what I do is buy a heat bump using a little bit of my heat, or not a heat bump, sorry, an energy, use the steel I just grabbed and one more heat to get steel income, because that'll just be good income. We're only Gen 3, so don't worry. And then we'll get a heat bump, and we can still get one next gen. We can still try and make these work. We don't have space events ready yet, but space events are going to give us 3 heat and $6. That heat can be money. So, you know, space event, acquired company for the Earth tag, titanium. Special design is actually good for us because we get the money back on it. I'm grabbing like way too many things, you could argue, and I would agree. I'm trying to think, like, I think I want the titanium mine before acquired company. Once again, I feel myself going, instead of using the heat to get the heat up, which is what I want to do, I'm still using it because it's early days to put a little bit more engine together. But next round, I think that we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Or if as long as we get a plant as well, we'll be able to put a greenery down, and then that'll be nice. Gen 5, yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Energy can be very important, but we don't have the other tag. -16, we're not going there. Soletta is great, but I think I'm already good with my other engine, right? I think I want this for the TR, which means I want this. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. All right, let's media group. Then we have enough for space hotels. We also have enough for optimal aero. Then we buy you convoy from Europa, and we go and grab titanium with it. I guess we double check first. Yeah, that's fine. So titanium is mine. If I grabbed a plant, we would have got the greenery, but I'm realizing now that, like, that's fine. We didn't need it this instant because grabbing that titanium gets us space hotels. And all of a sudden, our income situation is, you know, pretty rad. We do this heat bump. We can't do another heat bump right now. Could buy an energy. I think we just save it. Unless I want a business contacts. No, I think we save it. It's a lot of money to pass with, considering it's $11 combined, but this way we have 13. So if I do get a space event, that's 2 heat bumps. We did not. Arctic algae, it's not actually something I'm that interested in right now. But it's so good, right? Like 6 oceans is still 12 plants. This is 2 greeneries as long as I play it at a good time. Dev Center is very powerful, but I'm missing the energy. Is there an energy tag? No. I already have enough cities. I don't need Cupola. Just meh. Just a lot of meh. We'll grab the card draw in case we start picking off in this game, like taking off rather. Let's draw cards. Let's see what we can get that's a little bit stronger. Space event and research. I don't mind if I do. Let's research first. It's odd, but it's what we're gonna do because I want to see the options. Then we tech dem. Just thinking like, oh, if we get another discount for scientific or space things. Mining expedition, it's an event. Putting up the oxygen is not so bad. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do at least 1 heat bump. I think it's prudent to grab just some plants. I like mining expedition. Now we're at 2% oxygen, so we could get the methane from Titan. But instead, I think I'm going to... I don't have any energy things, and I mean, I do, but I don't. I'd rather do another heat bump And then get 1 energy production. And now we have 8 heat income, and that's just nice. Could buy a science tag, but gives us nothing right now. Okay, $32. Going to Gen 7. I mean, we're actually okay. Like, Gen 7 is not so bad when we're still building things up. Standard Tech, Earth Office, we are not doing Jovians. Yes, I have a Jovian, but we're not doing Jovians. Earth Office is just like a must grab. And I'm going to play it before I forget. We have an energy on hand now, so we can do a development center and get a little bit of card draw. Birds. Okay, I have a lot of 1-point animals. I'm okay. Just getting a little bit more heat and plant production. It's not super powerful, but it's good. We get a heat bump, which gets us a little bit more heat income. We need, before -12, we want to play Arctic Algae. I think I mean, we're hoping for space events, but I'll still buy an energy just to stave off energy depletion. But we need to keep at least a surplus of 1 so that we can keep our card draw happening. And there are better ways of getting energy, so we want to get there. I mean, there's a science tag, there's a Martian survey. Steelworks, I mean, maybe we just go down the energy path here. Start hooking the... Yeah, okay. Space event, please. I'd really like a space event. Okay, that's not a space event. Martian survey. Looking for a survey. Plantation and mining rights. I don't mind mining rights because I have the steel to buy it just with metals, and if I put it here I get a titanium up front and a titanium production. That's quite nice. I really wanted to get my energy up to 5. It's not actually going to happen right now. I mean, it could. I could buy this and then 1 more or 1 more energy production. But is it better to just get 2 plant production at that point? Because it's still going to produce 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This is an oxygen bomb. But it's expensive. Maybe Steelworks is the way to go here. I mean... whatever. This is good enough. It's not great, but it's good enough. I mean, I have cities on the board, so I'd rather get plants than get my oxygen up through clicks like that, but I need the energy either way for a number of things. So we're gonna pass. We have 1 heat away. We just give me some space events and we're just gonna rip this game. Don't give me space events and I won't, basically. Urbanized area, we don't have a candidate for that. Sponsors, we'd spend $5 on it and get $2 3 times. Not worth it. We'd make $1 profit. Meanwhile, Bribe Committee is very good for the 63 TR game. Aquifer pumping, it's not actually good because it's so expensive to do. We don't have that much steel and we have standard tech. So I'm just gonna leave it. Leave it all there. We'll do this. Then we'll get the steelworks. We have to watch out for the minus. Okay, I'm not opposed to a catapult. Never opposed to a catapult. Now we have discounts. That's nice. Minus 12. We gotta be careful with the minus 12. I keep saying it, but it keeps being true. Steel. Click. Heat bump. I could have gotten another steel from the board first. No space event, eh? No. Bribe Committee, though, isn't bad. We actually make money on it now. I don't mind buying a card with a greenery, that is. Weird way of saying it, I'm sorry, but still not too late to do you, but you're only 6 plants now to, well, it's not bad actually. Oh, but how much heat is that? 5 heat? Yeah, we're not actually doing well in the heat department. Micro Mills is free. I need so much energy. I really don't have the energy tags. It makes me wonder if I should buy an energy or sleep on it. I think I have to buy another energy. It's such a, like, it's not a very efficient way of getting energy, but I need it. So, like, even though I have good energy cards in hand that probably would have been worth investing in, like, 3 energy is $21, right? So, I have a card in hand that's much better. There's the space event. There we go. Nuke. Electro I could play, but it's not actually worth it for, well, 3 uses of it. $21 back. But I have to buy the card. It's like 17 once you've considered buying it. 17 for 21. Plus I'm using 3 steel, which has a value of 6. So it's just barely breaks even for a point. And I'm not so far ahead that I can consider that a good trade. So it's time to draw a card. Then based on the card, well, I guess we do play it. Natural Preserve has to be played now because I'm about to go up in oxygen. And we'll just grab steel. We use 3 steel to get 2 steel. Whatever. Then I go up in oxygen. Get a little bit more steel. Now this card is about to become unplayable, so let's not worry about it and just play it first. I would very much like the Giant Ice Asteroid. And I think I want to place it... No. Excuse me. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. That is how I cancel an action. Because I'm doing Arctic Algae first. Thank you very much. And now I'm doing Giant Ice Asteroid. I got confused. I was like, wait a second. Why do I have so much money still? Where's my thing? I'm trying to think. I want to put a greenery here. Right, so I'm going to go here and here. And you might be like, greenery there. What are you talking about? Because I have... Look at all this heat. That's so good. Because I have Protected Valley, I can use a bunch of steel, put a greenery here. Then I can go here. And then if I played Plantation or even a nuke, yeah, I guess I could nuke. So nuke costs 4, but it's gonna give us those heat bumps, so it's gonna be quite nice. It's gonna get me the plants I need. Then I go here and plant over here. That gets us this oxygen bump, and all of a sudden we're like back in the game in a big way. I think Tundra Farming is fine. It's not a great card, but like 2 points on it, a little bit of plant production, a little bit of money. And a lot of this stuff is fine, but I'd rather just do a couple heat bumps. We're 1 heat bump away, sadly. But I don't have a space event in here, so. Bam, 19. There we go, there we go. It'll be great to get another city down before the end of the game, for sure. That's a space event, and I do have the tags, and farming is also doable. And don't forget the extra TR and stuff. So, that was a great draw for us, nitrogen-rich asteroid. Rover construction is fine, but I always end up screwing it up, so let's not worry about it just yet. I think I do jump straight in with the nitrogen-rich. It's quite expensive, but again, it gets us TR, it gets us heat bumps, it gets us... just gets us a lot of very good stuff. Oh, baby. And in case you're forgetting, we are playing as Helion, which means that we can use excess heat at the end of the game as money. So I'm going to buy another ocean now, just because I want it here. And if I get a lot of extra plants, which this will give us, that's just a good thing. It's just a good thing. And by extra plants, I mean because we get 2 extra plants anytime an ocean is played. That was very significant plantage. Trees is a fantastic card. I mean, we have like, what, 11 plant income? Wow. Good for us. I don't think I'm going to need Steelworks next round. Well, I could, though. Let's see. Well, I need so much energy, right? Like, I need to get an energy tag through so that I can do my stuff, but I just hate playing Power Grid for 2 energy, but I guess it's very similar to playing or doing 2 clicks for $7, so whatever, we'll do it. It's fine. And do we buy more energy now, or do we Field Dome? Or do we do both? I guess we do both, because I'll go up here and grab this steel. Because I need to buy a city there, basically. The way I've played the game, I need to. So now... yeah, now we just go here and we get 3 more energy. And we get some of this. I don't know what we're going to use the excess energy for, but there are going to be options. I promise. And by promise, I mean, well, we can use 5 of the 9, and then if I get another card that uses energy, whatever, and at the end of the day, I've already built the energy I want for Magnetic Shield, and if I get a city card, I've got it. I think it's fine. We have the heat bumps we need. We have standard technology. We definitely want to buy the 2 oceans no matter what. This is another way of using my energy. It's a TR basically for my metals. These combine in an interesting way to get us a heat bump, but we don't need that, so. Draw 1 more card. Black Polar Dust is a card that gets us an ocean, so not bad. Get an oxygen bump. We have 1 point animal potential now. Am I going to draw a card? I could at the top of the board, but I'm not going to from that. Am I going to draw a card here? No, because I have better places. So I'm not drawing any cards. Okay. So I'm not getting a city. Well, basically I can buy this. Put it there. I can do my clicks of the heat. Because there's no way 8 heat, which is basically $8 otherwise, isn't going to be the best payout for a heat bump. Right, and there we go. So now we will have terraformed the whole planet. We consider that a win, but I still like to get the TR. Put that there. I will get Rover. And then I'll buy a city. As discussed, this particular location is very powerful for that. We have 12 plants coming in. Is there a way to get an extra greenery? Not really. Well, with plantation and farming, yeah. Okay. I mean, magnetic... and then birds and stuff. Like, I have a lot of things that are worth a lot of points. I mean, 3 points for 20 bucks. A point. A point, a point, a point. I'm just wondering if I want to grab this steel. Because, like, I could plantation, and the plantation would get me 2 plants and $4. Like, that's pretty good. But then I wouldn't have enough to get 3 points over here, right? I think first things first is we play this card because it makes us a $2 profit. I get 2 points here with a steal, which I think you gotta do. Because this is... yeah, that's like already enough for the greeneries, but it's not enough to get more greeneries. And then... yeah, then this is fine. And then can I think I can get 1 more point. With this card. Or I could do it with birds, I guess. So, not Predator, Zeppelins, this useless card. I don't have any steel, yeah. So birds is just worth as much. Because I did get the 63 TR. So that lets me play birds. We activate that for a point, baby. We have 10 points on cards, and wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. $1. Or 1 heat, rather. Roll the dice. We want a micro. Points per Jovian. And by that I mean it does nothing, but it's fine. Done like dinner. We've got 2 greeneries to place. We have 1 spot beside this city, 1 spot beside this city, and we have 2 spots down here, but we just couldn't make it work. Like, we could have grabbed these 2 plants and then 1 more and been 1 plant shy. I don't think there was a way. Maybe there was a card in there that allowed me to get 1 more greenery, so maybe I would get 2 more points for a city adjacency by playing a greenery instead of another card. It's all... it's all small potatoes for a 98-point game. I guess maybe we could have broke 100. Maybe. But look, I'm just glad that we were able to find the time to sit down and have a game. Aren't you? Like, we don't need to... we don't always need to break 100. It's a win. High fives all around. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.